This trio of brothers has been making music together since some of them were barely able to read. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're speaking with Hanson about the early rock and roll music they found influential and about how they've been able to remain a band of brothers without killing each other.
She walked in with her painted lips. Did she tease you for your flirty quips?
So what was the music that you guys found so influential? What was on that first album?
I mean, the first stuff we listened to was really late 50s and early 60s records. I think we had a compilation that was all songs from 1958, which is really probably the first music that we heard that connected
that we
with,
memorized.
You know, Johnny B. Good, Rockin' Robin, Splish Splash, Good Golly Miss Molly.
Summertime Blues.
Sort of early rock and roll.
Tell her all she needs to know. Give her a little heart and soul.
Well, and then obviously the Beatles a little bit later as well. Were
All that
definitely an
stuff
influence.
became an influence,
In
but
some
it's
form or another,
odd that we
Yeah.
skipped back 2 generations almost.
Yeah, music that was before our parents' time.
In some senses, if you look at the way our band works, the way we sound, the way we perform, you go, oh, okay, you didn't listen to the 80s first.
Give her a little. You gotta show her when she can't decide.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the musical evolution. Before we talk about Shout It Out, let's talk about MMMBop and where that fits in.
Looking at our influences, I mean, you really understand MMMBop more if you think about the fact that we listened to doo-wop records, we listened to rock and roll, you know, and that's
Listen
where
to
that's
50s and 60s
that's where that
vocal
song
groups,
comes from.
Temptations.
I mean, it's
and
a
things
song
like
that we wrote as kids. We've done a lot of things that are different than that, but the core of where we started has been there. It's figuring out how to keep the things that are true to you, but then add something new and add something new and add a new element. And that's what each album is. You know, the core things about this band have been there.
Wrap your arms around her body. Tell her all she needs to know. Give her a little heart and soul.
I have a sister, I know what it's like. How have you guys remained a band for so long?
For one, you wouldn't be in a band together if you didn't get along to some degree. I mean, you just wouldn't even start. We completely disagree about stuff passionately, but at the end of the day, I mean, we respect one another, we respect each other's ideas, and you know, it's a little bit like being in battle with somebody. I mean, it's like we've been at the front lines and we've taken on crazy stuff together, and so in a way, we share a very unique connection in many respects.
If you respect what you've created, what's taken 20 years to do, all those shared experiences that you couldn't have with just anyone, and references and the ease of working together, then you take the time to actually keep working at it, because you realize that it's not just something that you could just find any 2 other guys and do.
At the end of the day, there's just a lot of life and passion and things that we've shared together that, like Zach said, you can't recreate that.
Give her a little. Let's give her a little.
And you can't punch the other guy in your band and have them still come back again.
Yeah, if they're just some new guy.
Just some new guy.
Yeah.
They're like, I quit. What are you doing?
New guys can only take 1 punch. Every passing year, you get a new punch.
At least one.
I can punch him 20 times before he quits the band. It's actually scientific.
Well, and then also because he's gonna get it back. So
Yeah.
Just